Well, I'll try not to lose this run. I'll try. Can't guarantee anything. So I have half tried to prepare for this fight, and I think this is the best I can do right now. Even after the intimidate, double kill 2 shots, and that was a max. Woohoo! Okay, so for context, that was max base power present, 120, and I had nothing that could resist a crit, so I just assumed that it wouldn't crit. Luckily, it didn't, but yeah, I think it's like a 5% only when using present to have such high PP. Anyways, I'm lucky it didn't crit. And I am unlucky that I got slept. Now the reason that I brought two water types was precisely exactly this, that I knew I could get slept. Now who is my answer for Electric? Well, since it doesn't do much damage, I could stay in Mudshot. However, I am dead to a crit, so I'm using I'm just using Cutting Board. This is of course not great. Yeah, definitely not great. I think that was now. Yeah, that was a great. Another crit would kill, but my all of my box is kind of really weak to electric, and I need honey to can be healthy. So I think I need to risk it right now. Of course I get better. And I was expecting to switch in to skip and take out the real. now I'm dead to a running kick crit. In fact, I'm dead to a running kick period. So I need to switch immediately to running. And now still, I think the match is solved. It was cast cushions, I'm faster, and I leave a smelling salt screen. Didn't crit, but and yeah, I thought we had this. Yep, precisely because of copycat. I wanted the Gaskin to fake out and into quick attack. Which could have killed. But since Cotton Candy was paralyzed, I couldn't switch it back into Salt. You don't know, these fights are demon. You look, my team is level 14 mostly, and I'm still having trouble ending to avoid crits. I could pre-sleep, but I've learned today that they are thinking of limiting it, and the next patch will have an feature to pre-sleep, which will most likely be exactly that, limited. And I don't want to be abusing right now the pre-sleep mechanic until they patch it, if that's not intended. So yeah, I guess I'm making my life harder for myself. The next fight has Fluffy. Fight also looks difficult because of my weakness to electric. I mean because of the risk of crit and the static. I cannot have Bidoof solo the Marit, and nobody has a safe switch. At least 3 or 4 months in my box are not weak to electric, and even those are weak to well, are weak in general. One of them is Woodman. In the end, that means that I can use it. I'll try to have as many people soaking XP. In fact, Bidoof is exactly that, an XP soak. So I leveled up for it not to be dead to a Thunder Shock crit. And now Marip will probably spam anyways, just Shockwave. But I don't think I can risk it. So I will, I don't know, click Headbutt in case I crit. But I cannot steal for another. Now it doing more than half is a range. Bidoof is not guaranteed to do more than 10 to KO. If it did, I would have opened with it. This is experience from Marips in 3 ways. Now I don't like to have charge experience in some ways. Of course it has to burn. This is a mistake, by the way. I was meant to bring that hook to counter the two crit. Because Neuron is already high on experience. some realistic executions have to happen for sashimi to be travel here. Now I have a new encounter. And I'm thinking of trying this repair manip for the first time. Yeah, because if I get a Psyduck right now with so many water types in my box and flying types, I don't know, I think I need type variety. What I don't know is if I should repel Manip level 7 or 8. I think I'll probably go level 7 and to die on the way there to some random wild Pokemon I cannot run away from. So now I switch to Straw and use my just acquired repel. And you are level 7. And in theory I can be here for a while, so I'll need some patience, but that should be all. Someday. I mean, I know that this takes a while. I've seen it take ages, for ages to find an encounter. But running up and down and wasting your repel does not seem like a good option. We are repelling for a low percent encounter. And I think even then, since we are repelling, the encounter chance is lower, probably. Oh, nice, I got the shield. Which moves does it have? I mean, it doesn't have. No, it doesn't have sense track yet because I know it later. Headbutt, Madcon, dodge, throw, tackle. Okay, no headbutt. So Madcon, throw, and tackle. I charm it a couple of times. Ouch. This is a couple I want to say one, I guess. But that was a crit. It has more attack than special attack, so. Nice, that was. It didn't take long. Oh wow. It has a minus attack nature, but 31 HP, 26 defense with plus defense nature. Yeah, I'm not complaining about this. It gets 0 special attack, who cares about the special attack? I guess not me. takes a smelling salts crit even when the Terriershire is healthy, and to hit KOs if I bring it to 13. So I'll do that. Now I'll pray for no rock smash defense drop into crit. And in should come. Yep, most likely Wingle. Cause this is. Yeah, I'm quite sure that Wingle is more likely because water is 4 times effective and then flying is not very effective, but this is only 2 times effective twice, which should be less. So Wingle comes out wanting to water gun, it has roost. But a Pokemon cannot roost if it's faster. Can supersonic, so if I get one more slot I will bring some help for Piplup. Yeah, double slap should be quite nice there. Now who's baited in? So it's phase 2. You have much higher special attack. My Piplup has, as of right now, similar defense and special defense. Now you have some water flying move. No. You have aerial ace. Hmm. And bounce. So it's going to be this because of future sight and bounce. One of those gets the prize for doing the most damage. Now I must assume that I need to switch out the Piplup because it will be confused. And I would. Uh, I don't know the future sight AI well enough. I will try to look it up. Yeah, so I'm quite sure that unless it's a skill with more than one move, it will go for future sight instead of bounce, which means that I should be able to bring in the combi. Do I have any other options? I'm slower here. Not really, not really, which means that I need to kill with this. Now, assuming that Piplup is in kill range from anything. I need to risk it. No, what I need to do is bring two answers for Wingull, and one of them must not be in kill range of bounce. Otherwise, it might future sight on the switch out and then bounce. And I don't have nobody weak to confusion. However, I couldn't switch anybody weak to confusion there anyways. It made tether dance. That's a real issue. Nothing I can do about it, I think. Well, if I'm... Yeah, I could switch out something into the bounce and then switch back the combi into on the future side if it confuses me. I hope that's enough. Yeah, so rock throw means the transfer is coming in. And I cannot stay in. Has rough skin, which is rough. I need to switch in something that can survive a future sight plus the sensual attack. I think only War Madam can do that. And Piplup. So I think I'll keep Piplup as a switch in after combi, then use sashimi probably. So something like this, maybe this, and then this is trouble, or it should be. Who is this? Oh, Goldin. Yeah, still poison jab. That's too much. I cannot switch Goldin in and expect it to take another. And you don't deal back enough damage. And I don't want to give you XP. It wouldn't be much though. And I don't seem to have any other option. Okay, I could bait a double kick. So if say Piplup is baiting poison jab, I could bait double kick. And then yeah, but I'm not doing nearly as much damage as I should be. I don't want to lose this run. I cannot just start worrying for every crit. I mean, I need to worry for every crit. At least I have the shield. They hate giving experience to garbage. And no. Great. Side. 40 seconds. Now it wants to use bounce. Bounce does 4 damage to mortar. Why did I do this exactly? Why does it not use bounce when it does more damage? Well, it definitely does not want to bounce right now, and I don't understand what this future side oh wait. Wait, 2 turns. Each 2 turns is very... No, wait, it used to be switched. I used to... well, it didn't break, but I don't think I could have done anything different. Like, I could have gone to... Yeah, I couldn't have done anything different, like, it was the great. I was just for this. However, this at least means that now the rest of the fight is better because we just have to take it. I guess it's follow. I'm just double checking everything. So, poison jab great in most of the time, if not it's the toxic. So I think I need to go to coverage right away, otherwise no, I cannot go that this because poison jab. Poison jab does great macro. Great. No, I can't. I just split some experience. Go back to Tuna. Back to coverage. Fetch has way too much experience. So get a fast one in front and run to the center. Now there is a fight which is really similar to this. but it has also sleep mons with hypnosis and the rolls with destiny bond. So first of all, the normal type Eevee who wants to secret power and can kill with a crit all of my box, but 2 months. Yeah. Um, Here. So I need to bring in Onyx, and since it cannot use Snore because it's not going to be asleep, it will win the 1v1. Now who's going to be baited in next? So either Ralts or Nidoran. It should be Nidoran because I'm part ground type. I mean Ralts. Who wants to magical leaf? What does Castaberry do? Huh. Okay, so it wants to magical leaf. I can go to Hoot Hoot because I don't want to give experience to Combi who is already 16. And then Hoot Hoot at 14 can do Steel Wing twice. And it's faster. Now Destiny Bond is not prior, right? At least they didn't make that. The river gets it. Huh. So yeah, assume that I do this. It would go to phase 2 of Switch AI. Which most likely would be a physical attack. So Poison Fang. Well, there's Ralts is Psychic. So I already have confusion there. I need to see if it does more damage than Poison Fang, Sledge Bomb. Well, never mind. I know that Confusion will not do more damage than Sludge Bomb. So it's only um, yeah, as I said, it could go to the physical move and so Zubat could come out. Depending on the HP, I could stay for one turn and use Zen Headbutt. But wait, This robot is so slow. I might, depending on the HP, I might stay and kill. Could have received 9.22%. See 21%. No, 22. A bit more than 22. I and the poison fan crit would do 70 something. So if I got minerals, but I could get poisoned. See if I have someone better. Yeah, it could be easily one of those. And then depending on who kills, one or the other could come out. I need an answer for both. Hypnosis recovery, but with a slow Pokemon. Recover, confusion, and swift. I mean, if they don't use hypnosis on the switch, and I could use these. Probably not going to be of much use in the following fights. In the Maku, the yeah, not in this fight, which is the one that I care about the most. Could be used here if I switch before, if I yes, if I do a bit of chip, it could be used here, but I need to wait something particular in the switching. Still, I'm in this fight right now. It's just leveled up. It won't be a problem. So yeah, for neither on the worst move ever, really. Okay. Okay, I'll try this and see how it goes. And I want speed on particularly. Oh, you're not out counters. Can probably still get in for one hit. I'll leave the quick loader in case it gets less damage when fighting the Eevee. It may be used later. Who knows? Wait. I knew I was forgetting something. I didn't mess up, right? Yes, I didn't. You want to use Magical Leaf, I go to Timer, Steel Wing, Speed Fell. That's bad because now it can Destiny Bond. If it does not Destiny Bond, it will use Icy Wind. So I think I can probably no, because my water types were both needed. But Icy Wind does almost nothing to Fridge, so yeah, Destiny Bond as expected. And I go back to Timer on the Magical Leaf, and now I'm faster. Steel Wing, dead. All according to plan, almost. Now for Zubat, I said I could maybe stay in. I didn't receive much damage. In fact, I'm at 34 exactly. I could stay in. I'd only be dead to a Poison Fang max roll plus Poison. But I think switching to Tuna is safer. I got poisoned. And now I know it doesn't want to use Hypnosis. It doesn't want to use Confuse Ray. It is either Poison Fang, which is most likely, or Wing Attack. And in that case, I'm probably fine going Piplup. Yeah, because now it's Nidorina and Piplup doesn't need to take a Sludge Bomb in the switching, so it actually received less damage. So all good. El Pablo. Okay. Yeah, that was the I'm not dead to crit, but still it's not a comfortable matchup because it took damages. Well, no, it does not take damage. But now I'm dead to crit and I don't is coming in. But nothing really deal with this melody now. In now. Wait. Lovely kiss is bad. I know it wants to double. I don't know if it wants to double because it's hit. Yeah, because it may count the hits individually and may calculate if it was not one hit or maybe not. I don't know how it calcs it. Oh, well then I could have done something else. But now I'm here. So Sledge Wound doesn't mutate and I must live so it cannot poison me, which means I can fight once more. No way, don't crit poison. Okay, it didn't do the natural anyways. Is there a way in which I don't know if it wants to sleep, so I make sure to switch it into something like that. That's most likely for me to kill, but I check everything and now money cannot be the switching, which was so bad. Okay. Now I need to delay this evolution if I'm correct. Yeah, it's very important actually for me to delay this evolution. Because I'll need this for work with the move that it runs at 16. Two or three more encounters now. need to decide if I want to do higher chance for Magby or for Bullpix, because Bullpix is better, but Magby is a tool for the other encounters in the city. You are not going to capture a fire type. I think I will go for Magby probably. Did I make it to the goal? I did. Does this make me want to change the way I approach this, because now I have a better goal for the roaring one? I don't think so. The cave encounter is really important here for the for the flowing fights, and I don't want it to be a Magby. Who cares anyways? Who cares? Not the 30%, not the 40% Magby chance. So it only has guts, right? Which is nice. I need to see if my gets it this way now. Okay. So say I have a Ratata with 0 HP IVs, 0 defense IVs, level 11. Then there is a only max roll fake out. Can kill it. Now does offset cause any issues? No. So I don't need to risk it because it might also be minus defense nature. It shouldn't be doing much damage, but it should also be easy to catch as well. It's a Ratata, after all. Only one ball. Well, I got a normal type, which is great for my type diversity issue in the box, where everything is normal, or water, or flying, or both. Normal and flying, normal and water in the future. We better at least be good. Mildly is bad, but at least it has good attack IVs, good special defense, decent HP, now minus defenses, but already speed. It's a great Ratata at least. time I will not layer Orborg City. Since it has a chance at Magby, I will do it next. Now do I want to do it at day or at night? At night I get a chance to get Trubat or Charmander, which are, I think, they are probably great. And if I do it at day, I am more likely to get a not Charmander or Trubat. Yeah, I will do it today. As great as Zubat may be, it's a flying type. And I don't know how good or bad Charmander will be, but probably in the next two gyms it won't be doing much. And also it turns into a flying type later. See? Well, that was something that could actually happen. Charmander is no Rattata. Which actually yes, maybe that's not that fatal crit unless it's 0 HP, 0 defense and minus defense nature. Which it's not, great to know. I didn't see if it could roar. At least I connected to sync, so not something I need to worry about this turn. It cannot. Restart from voicemail. Well, didn't take long. I swear, I will, if I get Magby on the cave now. 41. Now 66. So 10, 15, and 25. Oh, I didn't change time, so I will do it now before I can get an encounter. I think overall daytime is better even though it has Magby, because the rock type, so the rock resist at night is the field which I already have. This is great. I love this. Deep crit wouldn't kill, so I'm safe to throw for now. So I say that Thump is great because it is an answer for the Corsola from Rourke's Corsola. So if I get to Rourke and it still didn't overlevel, which I'll make sure it doesn't, then I can deal with the Corsola. Wow. quiet. I mean, I don't care about it having more special attack, but I guess it was low anyway, so I also don't care about it losing speed. You also have 30 HP, 30 attack. 30. Which is neutral. What are those IVs? I want to play though. Charizard has a 50% chance to get Solar Power, which is very good, and is a special attacker, so the 30 attack IVs are not that impressive. But still, 30 HP, I take it any day of the week. I'd love a bit more speed as well, but can't do anything about that either. The issue is I could get Charmeleon on 16, so for the gym, for own fights, but it gets no moves. Like it gets Ember as its best stab move, well, best special and only special move. However, if I delayed it, in the future I could get Dragon Rage, Dragon Pulse, Flamethrower, and Dragon Rage. And I'd be losing Punching Takedown. I mean, I lose nothing for delaying it for Dragon Pulse other than the stats in Sprint 2. I think I'll have to do it. Get Charizard at 36, which means that you can get Flamethrower at 34 with Charmander in the ball, and then get Charizard attacker. He's not that good, but yeah, it means it could do something at least. On the other hand, in the future it could be Roman Rage at 37, the government at Charmeleon at that level, and then Charizard, you lose nothing. But then again, why do you want Dragon Rage at those levels? So the delay will only make it get flamethrower earlier, which is great because it gets flamethrower so late, but it's about the speed I want to get to, so yeah. Other Pokemons that I have gotten so far. It's also great that I got Vampy, because now I get access to Dig and I don't need to fight the following fights as a gauntlet, and I can prep for each of them individually. Combi can set Tailwind up, and since it's a +5 priority in this game, I can do nothing about it, so I assume that there is Tailwind up the whole fight. Still, um, so I know from experience, and throw good kill, okay. Yeah, and then it's less incentivized to use Tailwind because it's already faster, right? Right? Yes, so it's a -1 from Expert AI, and I don't think this trainer has any flags. Oh, it has one. Status. Okay, I need to find the document and see if Tailwind computes for Status AI. Um, I guess status refers to setup first turn. So it's a 68% to have a +2 on the first turn of the entire battle, and Tailwind is included. So unless I show it kill, it will Tailwind. If I show it kill and then go to Onyx, it will never Tailwind, in theory. Um, which I'll keep in the back of my mind in case I have a free slot in the team when I deal with the others, or if I need to be faster in order to deal with some other Pokemon. Now I know that I need to wait on the Geodude, and luckily only Geodude does not wait his own Geodude because Fampi has a better typing matchup because Rock is not very effective against ground. Yeah, so Fampi comes out against Geodude, and I can probably take one hit if I didn't get crit before. So assume the Fampi might be at might have received on headbutt, and it wants to bulldoze. Don't have a ground type, which could be very useful here. My flying types don't help because he has coverage. Yeah, it's 100% accurate. So, okay, say he has Backbite, Mud Slap, Air Cutter. Um, which means nothing that is quite effective against my team. So I need to show it kill. And then anything at 1 HP does it. However, I can try to bait Backbite. Do I have anything weak to bug? I don't think so. No. So I try to bait their cutter. But then it needs to be with combi. or with anything that is physically defensive. Yeah, so Fampi. I move to Onyx and I kill. There's no Tailwind. Fampi comes out. And using my own Fampi is not a great idea. I need to kill with something that is weak to Aqua Jet. And how am I supposed to do it? Oh god. You run Metal Claw only? Really? So it needs to be really low. The other option would be to chain the Onyx. Left disc can get there. Okay, that's probably better. Now I need. So Fampi comes. Yeah, but I cannot kill Fampi with left disc. And this is probably risky. And it needs to be left disc. So say I lead with Azrael rapid pre-damage. Then I switch into something. I don't know. You're gonna switch into a bulldoze, but that has an easy solution. So Azrael pre-damaged, which goes ice, rock, ground, normal, rock, normal, water, normal, rock, normal, fighting. Okay. I mean, I could also do this. Okay. Pre-damaged, which means that you don't tailwind. I actually want to wait a mud slap then. Just 12, you're 36. To level up once more. Yeah, you could. Mm, Onyx because it's slower. Oh yeah, but then against Love Disc it will see Tailwind, but I still outspeed. How do I deal with you? Probably water type. No, I already went there. Maybe multiple water types. Like I can bring people up. For yeah, it's this one. No, don't want to pre-damage as much. Can also charm it, I guess. Yeah, pre-poison Ratata probably is better. I don't know, something like that. And I need to bring a Fampi because it can dig, which I'm not doing right now. I'm not confident at all in this fight. I think at this point everyone can be level 15. However, if it's not needed, I won't do it. Now, before I forget, I first do this, and second, it is needed for sashimi. Fridge probably too, probably as well because it's not a duel that clearly win. And I need to delay this evolution. So, 'This will take a while. '21. 16. So at 16 it should skill with exactly air cutter. Which is fine, but I'm think this is better because it also says skill with backbite, and backbite would be better. Now back potion. Well, it's a stupid plan. I hope it works. Um, I need to. Okay. Everything's okay. It can give. No, because I am slower in this skill, it should not tailwind. No, because it's slower and it's no longer first turn of the battle, it should not tailwind. And I hope I don't macro. So great macro. Yes, push it down. I need to hit the piece, the headbutt. Please. Okay, Ethan. I cannot have my accuracy reduced. This probably stupid. If I am understand it correctly. Now this is much less likely to break Nuzlocke. In fact, it should never. It doesn't fix it. Bug bites, it didn't break, which means that now we're fine. We are still fine. We're still fine. I didn't like this, but we are still fine. Because Jill does not outspeed, even with the movement, and we KO it. Even through the partial barrier. Pumpy does 12 with a bulldoze, and it's still not faster. I cannot damage it because it has dry skin, but I can charm it. Wait, are we on the table? We used it. I killed it the same turn. I didn't have to upgrade it, so I waste a turn. No, it cannot be. Because there will be first turns in this game. Three turns. Oh, what a baby. So it's try to plus 5, but it's less turns. So it's a bit more manageable. Still with average slap it. Sashimi still take all those crit? Does not. Well, it does unless it's exactly max roll. So it's exactly one roll of crit which kills. Well, nothing in that fiction. The issue is that people is left to upgrade. Do I have anything like I think I can do anything, but it's likely to charm. Heal, heal. I surprisingly don't have anything in the box that must be. I have the grass type. Oh, yes, because I brought the data, but it was still dead. Those green, so yeah, it was not the right answer really. Please, of course, again. If I go to sashimi with tax, reach later, I think that to double clicks kill faster for one crit. I mean, why wouldn't I do faster is of course lowers its speed. I'm so lucky I didn't get great there. So I surprisingly don't have